Hello there, it's Paul here and welcome everyone. It's been a while since I've even done a bowl, but this one really is more about the texturing that I've done here and also my first attempt at dry brushing, and I'll have a chat at the end. This is a piece of beech just out of my ordinary pile which I bought from Firewood, and I was quite pleased that there's no cracks in this whatsoever. I've seen 1 or 2 people over the past do dry brushing, specifically Emma the Tiny Turner and also Rebecca DeGroot in America. So this is my first attempt at that. Like a lot of my projects, there's no planning initially, it's all part of the process as I go along. So I then cut the 2 grooves, had a bit of trouble with the burning, got the Dremel tool out and did all the texturing, and the texturing come out pretty well, and hopefully it shows on the video that it's really hard to see until you actually put any colour and especially the dry brushing on it. For the colour red, all I used was my water-based red that I use with my airbrush. Do have a video on those colours from quite a while ago. Because I was using the water-based red on there, it really is just like water, and therefore I couldn't really properly spray this, so I had to use a brush to put it on. That was another reason with the borders on there for the dark areas. It just allowed for, if there was any sort of bleed out from the colour, that it hopefully wasn't going to seep into the other edges. For the dry brushing, I wanted to use an acrylic paint, and I was thinking about buying some online, but we went to B&M the other weekend and they sell these. So hopefully you can see on the label there, you could buy 3 colours for £5, or alternatively they're £2 each. I mean, it's a 200ml bottle. I mean, that is going to probably dry out before I even use it all. From what I've seen online, it suggested you have a fairly stiff brush, and you need to load the thing fully with paint first of all, and then just literally on a paper towel keep wiping it off until literally there's no traces of the paint coming off, and then that way you can slowly go over these ridges in one direction, which then just highlights them all on there. Now I did take a couple of pictures when I put on social media after I'd done the actual dry brushing, which I'll just show up on the screen as well now, so you can hopefully get a closer look to see what they're like. Because of the texturing and really the colouring, I had to use some form of a spray lacquer on the outside, which is what I've done after I put some spray sanding sealer on there. For the inside, after sanding it back, I used the bulk standard cellulose sanding sealer that I use, then also the cut and polish from Chestnut Products, followed by their Wood Wax 22 and microcrystalline wax. I didn't want to do my normal where I put a mortise in the bottom. I wanted to try and create some form of a flat bottom, which I don't do very often, so it was a good excuse to get out my other jaws with the button jaws for a change, to have a go at that. And I've got to say, it takes a little bit of work, but I think the end result comes out fairly well. So it's given me some more ideas again, and whether that'll be the next video or not, I do want to have more of a go at a bigger texturing area with the dry brushing and some colouring. So it'll be interesting to hear your thoughts on this one. Thanks a lot for watching.